Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to speak about Fermin Lopez being sidelined for 2 weeks and what that means for Barcelona moving forward, because I do have a proposal that I would like to give to all of you guys in terms of what should our attacking lineup look like. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys do end up enjoying this video, and if you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. I'm happy that you guys are here. If you guys are FC Barcelona fans, this is going to be the channel for you, where we do talk about everything in regards to the world of FC Barcelona. So let's get straight to it. It has been confirmed according to the club that Fermin Lopez has suffered a small soleus muscle injury in his right leg, and his expected recovery time is going to be roughly 2 weeks. So most likely Fermin Lopez is going to be returning around mid-December. I feel like Barcelona can never catch a break. It's crazy to hear that yet again Barcelona got another player injured, and after witnessing that Pedri is going to be returning this Saturday, with all these announcements, with all of these good things being said, now we have another central midfielder going out the window. Fermin Lopez has been a key starter for Hansi Flick's Barcelona in recent weeks. He has even been nominated for La Liga Under-23 Player of the Month for November, and I think that his absence does arrive in a very difficult moment, and Barcelona are going to be demanding much more from themselves, and the fact that Fermin Lopez will not be there, somebody who brings the heart, brings the spirit, it is a big hit. According to Sport, they claim that Fermin Lopez's discomfort began during the La Liga match against Athletic Club, and it was through a heavy tackle by Sanket, who did catch Fermin Lopez's right leg, and ever since then Fermin has been going through pain, and he has been avoiding this pain because Barcelona were going to go through very important matches. And so the fact that Fermin Lopez was being forced to go through these matches, like in the match against Chelsea, I think that was it. Like, that was the most his right leg could take, and that is why now he's going to be out for 2 weeks. Fermin Lopez does need the break. And so of course Hansi Flick can play it very safe with Pedri returning, and we have Frenkie de Jong and Dani Olmo as well. Yes, Dani Olmo can play in the number 10 position with Pedri and Frenkie behind Dani Olmo. However, like I've said, I'm going to be taking the very different approach on this, and I have a proposal. I'll be talking about that in just a few minutes. So with Fermin coming out, he's going to be missing the match against Alaves on Saturday, against Atletico Madrid on December 2nd, Real Betis on December 6th, and Frankfurt on December 9th. And Barcelona do hope that Fermin Lopez can return for the match against Osasuna right before Christmas break. So with that being said, I do want to also speak about a blessing that Barcelona is going to be receiving this upcoming Saturday, because now we can finally form Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, and Raphinha in the attacking lineup. Yes, I know that we just talked about Fermin Lopez leaving the squad list for a couple of weeks. However, there has been so many reinforcements. I hope that Barcelona can make it up, because Barcelona were one of the most lethal attacking forces in Europe last season, and that was because of Yamal, Lewandowski, and Raphinha. This season, we all know that it has been the opposite. We have yet to see these three players together on the field. The last time these three players were on the field was back on May 25th, which was the final match day of last season, where Barcelona beat Athletic Club 3-0, and Lewandowski scored twice in that game. But it has been all downhill from there. Lewandowski missed the start of the season, and then he got injured yet again 3 more weeks after the injury with Poland, and then we saw Raphinha be out for like 1 or 2 months. We saw Lamine Yamal go through a pubic injury, and there was a lot of uncertainty. We did not know when we could have this trio return once more, but they're finally coming together. Lewandowski is fully fit, Raphinha has returned, Lamine Yamal looks okay, and this match against Alaves at the Spotify Camp Nou is going to be an opportunity to field this infamous front three for the first time this season, which will be potentially a symbolic turning point for Barcelona's attack. And this is very good news, because not only do Barcelona need the uplifting in La Liga, but especially in the Champions League. I want to see these three players in the Champions League together for the next 3 matches. 3 games that Barcelona must win, because if Barcelona can win those 3 matches in the Champions League, we can for sure secure a spot in the top 8, and we're going to need Yamal, Lewandowski, and Raphinha. But so far in the Champions League, it has not looked so good. Following the 3-0 defeat to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, we are in a difficult position. We have conceded 24 goals in 10 away Champions League matches. So this has been a problem that we have had far before this season. But this season is really standing out because we have been witnessing losses and a lot of ties. In the first season, the team did concede twice in Monaco and twice in Belgrade. Borussia Dortmund scored 4 in December, another 3 in April. Let's also remember that chaotic win over Benfica in Lisbon. Barcelona conceded 4 goals. So Barcelona have always conceded a lot. It's just that the only difference is that Barcelona bit back. They were biting back, and they wanted to harm the opponent back. This is the type of spirit that Barcelona have been missing in this Champions League campaign, and that is why I do say, like, tying the Lewandowski, Raphinha, Yamal conversation, we need those 3 players immediately. It has been said within Barcelona, like internally, they're not panicking. They know that everything is going to go well with many players returning, and that does align with what Hansi Flick said during the post-match press conference after the match against Chelsea, where he did state that he does promise that Barcelona will go back on top. And there's a couple of things that Flick has roadmapped to fix Barcelona, which does come down to 6 different different points. Point number 1, the return of the injured players. Point number 2, fixing the defensive structure. Point number 3, boosting the competitive intensity. Point number 4, Lamine Yamal's development and getting him to his best. Point number 5, the team evolution after January, because they do believe that they will be making some signings. And lastly, they know that the return to the Spotify Camp Nou is going to boost them infamously. So with that being said, I want to conclude it with this, right? I believe that Barcelona should move forward with a starting 11 that does contain Rashford, Raphinha, Yamal, and Lewandowski. With Yamal in the number 10 position, Raphinha on the right wing position, Marcus Rashford on the left, and Lewandowski up top. That is the strongest 11, and you're also paying forward Rashford his minutes without taking the minutes away from Raphinha as well. These two players do deserve to start. We need the pace, we need the hustle, we need the assists, we need the goals. Raphinha and Rashford do bring you that, and Yamal does have the capability to play as a number 10. He has showcased that multiple times. He can play centrally, he can pick those passes to Raphinha and Marcus Rashford. Lewandowski is also going to be feeded a lot by the wingers, and the more crosses, the more passes that we can give to Lewandowski, the better. I know that there's also that potential of Raphinha going to the number 10 position with Yamal on the right, but I think that Raphinha looks much more natural on the wings instead of putting him centrally. Yamal has the control, he has the IQ to really connect with players like Pedri and Frankie who will be behind him. So let me know in the comment sections down below, what do you think about a potential starting 11 that looks like this, with Rashford, Raphinha on the wings, Yamal through the center, alongside with Pedri and Frankie, and Lewandowski up top. That is it. That is going to be wrapping up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.